Laurie and I spent one day in Naples last summer. We went to Naples to try some of the best pizza in the world. So we stayed overnight in a palace and then we visited Starita's and Sorbillo's to find out what true Neapolitan pizza was like. Come along with us and see what we thought of it.
Okay, Dave, tell them where we are.
We're at Starita's Pizza, one of the best pizza places in the entire world, right here.
Okay, and where?
Oh, in Naples, of course, Napoli. So if you come to Naples, you have to get pizza. Because this is like the birthplace of pizza. No matter what anybody in America might tell you, this is where pizza started. And on top of that, you have to get the Magherita pizza because that comes from Naples. In honor of Queen Magherita, who came to visit Naples, and they made a special pizza in the colors of the Italian flag. So there you go. History, pizza.
And the Neapolitan crust. Here. So this is a potato croquette we got as an appetizer. And you can taste the potato, it's delicious. You can taste the cheese. I forget what kind it is, but it's not an overpowering cheese. And it's got flour and it's fried and it has a few herbs in it and it's really good. It's margarita pizza from Starita's. Fresh basil, fresh mozz, tomato sauce. Would cost a total of $8.50, if you can believe that. And they don't cut it. You cut it here in the home of pizza. And I am going to cut it now. And I can't wait. David, you ready to cut yours?
Well, as soon as I finish filming it.
Okay, well you can cut it off now. Here, looks so good. Here we are a few minutes later, after that 18-minute walk. And here we are in 90-something degree weather on a hot sidewalk in dangerous traffic. Anyway, here we are a few minutes later. And this is my pizza. And this is David's plate.
Let me show you how to eat it. Okay, so pay attention.
Give them your review of it, David.
Pay attention, pay attention. All right, so it's very soupy. So take it, cut your own.
You don't want to give them a review of it now that you've eaten on the stove?
Wait a minute, then you roll it up and you eat it from the point.
Well, don't tell them, put it in your mouth. Leonard.
This is the last slice, and it's still that good. I'm 72 years old. This is the first time I've ever actually eaten pizza.
Anyway, look at that oil on the top. It really is good.
Anyway, you made that sound like we're done with him.
Are you done with him?
No, we're done with him, but still.
Okay, Leonard.
Who's Leonard?
Steph Baker said we were Leonard and Penny.
But I don't know who it is.
I don't either.
Okay.
Anyway, it's delicious, but I don't know. Maybe a little bit more. But even though this is the first time it is, let me see, 2:24, and this is the first time we've eaten all day. Because we had to get up at the crack of dawn to get to the airport to fly on a prop jet? No, more like a Wright Brothers plane over here too.
It was the same plane you flew on Delta.
Okay, whatever. On Delta? Across the ocean?
No. From Myrtle Beach to Atlanta.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, it was a little plane. We flew over here from Greece to Italy. And I guess we didn't need a big one, but it got us here and we were safe. And we had to go down a lot of steps, so I'm telling you, and up a lot of steps. I mean, there wasn't like a chute that we went out when we just, disembarked. And so we made it here, and then we took a taxi ride to our castle, because we're staying in a castle. Well, just one room of a castle. Palace, sorry. Wrong word, wrong connotation. The Doria Palace, where Garibaldi stood on the balcony and gave his famous speech. And the owner, who was showing us around and showing us all the historical parts of it, and it really is amazing, said that that is when Italy was born. And he believes that. He actually told me philosophy was born in Italy too. And I told him, I said, we probably need to talk about that. But anyway, he's very proud of Naples. The dividing line, didn't he call it dividing line of Italy? I'm not sure what he said. But anyway, so this is all for pizza. I've already drunk a Coke and a half, and I think I'm about done. Here we are at
Sorbillo.
Which is
One of the best pizza restaurants in the world.
They're located in Milano and Naples and
New York now.
New York now. And it is, what time is it?
It is about 10 o'clock.
And there's still a very long line outside. We had to go get drinks just to save a place in line. That's the only reason. And of course, for those of you who don't imbibe, they were non-alcoholic drinks. It was tea, of course.
I love Italy because you can get little small Cokes in a bottle. That seems to be all they serve.
It was tea. It was the kind of tea that the Literary Society used to drink when we went to Ann Baker's. And what was the name of that place we used to go? At the beach?
Santa Fe Station.
At the Santa Fe
They
Station.
closed down. I could never figure that out. It would be right down the street from us.
At the stupid, what's now the pizza place.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we picked this little place that we just picked it right off the top of our hat because Mr. Impatient, we had picked a place before that had 4.8 rating, and they didn't wait on us. So we picked this little tiny place. The guy, a hole in the wall, and these little kids were so sweet. And we got tea from Long Island, and it was quite good. And they were so sweet. And we waited on our place in line, and we tipped them. And David says I tipped too much in Europe, but they were
She tips America in Europe.
They were so sweet.
She made the taxi driver almost cry the first day.
Thank you, they said. And they were so sweet. I think we made their night. So we came up here And so here's where we are, and it's just the coolest place. And we have the sweetest waiter.
And it's air conditioned.
And it's air conditioned. And so David said...
That's a big thing.
That's a big thing. So David said he wanted the margarita, and then he said he wanted the water natural. Because aqua, because everybody always asks us if we want it sparkling. And so the waiter goes, "You speak Italiano?" And David goes, "No, just, I watch the videos, but none of it sucks."
No, I studied and studied and studied, and I'm afraid I've reached the point where I can't learn anything new.
Anyway, so the guy asked us where we were from. I can't believe he didn't think we were from here. So we told him we were from South Carolina. Anyway, so every time anybody asks us where we're from, we tell them America, they always ask us Florida. And we go, "No, we're not kooks, crazy cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs from Florida." And they go, "Oh, Florida, party all the time." And we
That's
go,
because the only place I've ever been is Miami Beach.
they go, "It's a party all the time." And I go, "No, we're not from Florida. We're not crazy." Anyway, so that's where we are, and we can't wait on our margarita pizza for the second time today, but we've gone to the two best places that serve it, and we're excited. And then we're going home and going to bed in our castle. Palace.
It's not, even though there are huge doors.
I think it's a castle.
It's a palace.
The doors are so high and so thick. But we have this little tiny door that you can get out of. But anyway, a very tiny door and the big door, like Gates. If you've ever watched the Medicis or any of those shows about Da Vinci or the Medicis or anything, you can just picture it here in Naples. The horses going up and down the streets and down the side streets and inside the castle that we're staying in.
And
Not the palace.
Wait a minute. It's just one thing I'm going to throw in here in Naples while you're talking. They have this huge statue to Dante Alighieri.
The biggest statue we've seen of anybody.
Yeah, it's other than the Statue of Liberty, it's the biggest statue I've ever seen. And it's fitting because I will guarantee you today was the 13th circle of heaven.
Yeah, it is high as hell. Alighieri would be, Dante would be proud. You couldn't even see him up there. They just said, "You know who that is?" And I said, "I can't even see that far up." But anyway, it was Dante. So anyway, we'll see you maybe tomorrow. We're so tired. At least I am. On the roam tomorrow, early on the train, get up again, pack and stuff again. I got Carter a jersey, I got a jersey, I got Hannah and Chelsea a jersey to share, and Baby got a jersey.
I got a Maradona jersey.
It's very heavy. Go ahead. Try it. Well, wait a minute. Let me back up and get this door, too. This is the tiny door. I want to get the street. And the really big door. I feel like a mouse in Cinderella's castle. Here we go. We're in.
You want me to show it?
No way.
It's even bigger than what we had earlier today. And wait a minute. Since you had the menu, how much was this bad boy?
$5.50. Fresh mozzarella, fresh basil, fresh tomatoes, fresh coke.
You ready to dig in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure it's delicious, but
no. We won't finish this thing.
okay, this is the best we can do. So you should really be in Naples 2 days and eat one pizza each day. 2 pizzas in 1 day is too much. But we said all we were going to eat in Naples is the real deal pizza. And that's what we did. But we did the best we could. And it was delicious. And we're done. We're out. Back to our palace, our castle, and bed, and the train early in the morning to go to Rome. And what, David?
And even more heat.
What's the temperature going to be tomorrow, David?
Over 100.
Over 100?
Yes, at least 100.
Now, over 100 and at least 100 is totally different.
It's really not. You know,
Yeah, it is. Over 100 and at least 100 is totally different.
it's an insignificant difference between 100 and 101.
I don't know. Sometimes once you cross that 100 mark, it's completely different.
No.
Like when you have a kid and their temperature's 99, you don't worry. But when it's 101 or 102, you worry.
No, it wasn't 99 today, and it was hot.
All right, well, we don't have a lot to do in Rome tomorrow. I'm washing clothes somehow, some way. Even if I have to go to what's the name of that fountain?
Trevi?
Yeah, even if I have to go to the Trevi fountain and watch them there.
Nighttime.
Okay, well, even if I have to go to the Trevi fountain and watch them at the Trevi fountain, I'm watching clothes. Yeah. And then we get up the next morning at the crack of dawn for a 6:30 tour of the Colosseum, which is going to make me very, very sad. I hope I can make it all the way through. It's going to make me very sad. And then, I don't even know, David's got a full agenda. We'll keep you posted.